Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another card making video. This one is for the Inspire Create Challenges design team. So we're kicking off 2024 with new products. Okay, so we've got a new catalogue and celebration going on at the moment. So we've got a whole heap of brand new stuff to play with. So, as always, if you can just have a little look in the description of this video, there will be a direct link to the Inspire Create Challenges blog, that's the word, blog, which will have everybody's design team makes listed in there, or you can find a link through my blog as well. So, either way, you can either go directly to it or via my blog as well. So, new products then. Some really great stuff in the new catalogue. I'm sure you've seen many things already being unboxed and all kinds of things. But today I'm going to play with this bundle called Thoughtful Expressions. And if I'm honest, the draw on this one was these amazing dies. Got it's a double stitch, so the aperture and the actual die cut will have the lovely embossed dots around it, and we've got all those different sizes excuse me, both in this lovely round design and this label. Fabulous. And then we've got images, dies that coordinate with the images, plus some extra bits and pieces as well. This is a cute little scribbly flower, which I think is cute, and these little teeny tiny ones as well. So lots to play with. We've got some nice sentiments in there as well, and of course the key images, butterflies and flowers. Sorry, that's not a butterfly at all, that is a hummingbird. Okay, so that's what we're playing with today. So let's pop those to one side out of the way. Got all sorts all over my desk at the moment because I've been playing with lots and lots of different things. So we're going to be doing some colouring. That's what this set really lends itself to. Okay, and we're going to use Stampin' Blends for that. Okay, and we've got the die in the background there just to sort of, you know, be a framing piece there, so you can still see elements of that stitching peeking out from behind. So we're going to do a variation of this just with some different colours. So a bit of search engine told me that hummingbirds can come in an array of colours. So I went with the greens on there. We're going to do slightly different colourways on this one. I've already got a basic white card base. I've got a little scrap here ready for my sentiment, and I've already die cut the largest of this round shape, which I haven't decided which way around it's going to go, because you can kind of have a bump kind of central, or you can have it so that there's two bumps like that. So there's a couple of ways to orientate that, so we'll work that out when we get there. But we've got some stamping and some colouring and die cutting and stuff to do already. So I've already gone ahead and coloured one set of these flowers just to sort of save a bit of time. Okay, and we're going to do some other ones, so I'll show you what the combination is. But the hummingbird, will just do some colouring on that one. So we'll just zoom in a little tiny bit. And like I say, my Google search, other search engines are available, said that these can, like I say, they can be sort of black, white and red, and shades of blue and green and all sorts of things. So on the sample I used Pretty Peacock and Granny Apple Green, but for this one I'm going to go more blue. So I've got a dark Parakeet Party, I've got dark Tahitian Tide, dark Azure Afternoon, and light Blueberry Bushel. Okay, so like I say, I mean, I think really you just can't go wrong with colouring these in. So we'll just add some colour here and there onto this one. Going in with this darker colour, which is happens to be the light version of Blueberry Bushel. So I was just looking through those images, getting some guidance on what colours I can use for this. This is the dark azure afternoon, so we're just going to go around the top of his head in this one. Okay, it's not a huge image, so it's not going to take long to colour in, and I'm going to do the tail feathers in this colour as well. Just dropping that colour in. As I say, it's not going to take a long time to do, and I'm not really doing any blending as such. And then tips of the wings as well. On some of the images I saw, the underside of the wings can actually look quite muted, kind of almost like a brown kind of colour. I've opted to keep it bright. Okay, and then just a few speckles of that in there as well, just to break up that colour a little bit. Parakeet Party's next, so that's going to sort of be kind of the body of the bird, if you like, and we're going to go over the blue a little bit, which will give us this sort of blue-green look. It's a very bright colour, but like I say, judging by the images I found, they are really bright, vivid greens and blues. So I think you can kind of get away with it. A bit like you can with peacocks a little bit. You can kind of go a bit crazy there. Okay, so that sort of brings all those colours together a little bit, and you can fill in some gaps and whatever. And then with the Tahitian Tide, this played really, really well with the colours, and just a few dots here and there just sort of gave us a deeper green, because it mixed with those that lighter, brighter green, and just helped bring that together. And again, you can kind of come through and fill in any little gaps here and there, so you end up with something like that. Okay, it's cute, right? Okay, so that's that bunch of colours out of the way. We've just got to do a little bit more stamping, so we'll just do that on camera, because I want to do one of, whoops, when we die cut that we won't notice. There we go, live action boo-boos, there we go. Right, so let's drop in this one over here. That one will probably fit there, because we're going to die cut them out, so as long as you've got room to get your die around, it'll be fine. Okay, so the colour combo that we've got for this then, for the foliage, actually on this one it's in the big leaves. It was shaded spruce that I used on these little ones, but there isn't any little leaves on this one, so we're just going to go in with the Lost Lagoon on this one. I'm going to start with the light marker and pop that in there, and just let that dry while we put in the first layer of the flowers, which is actually going to be the light petal pink. It's kind of even though it's pink, they call it pink. It's quite an orangey, peachy sort of colour. But it's fine, it gives it a different look. Right, so that's going to do its thing. So now we can add in a little bit of dark Lost Lagoon. Just to add a bit of shading. It's really super subtle when you do tone on tone shading like this. but in real life it does make a difference, and you can go over it again if you feel like you need more. That will do for now. And then my shading of this is going to be with Flirty Flamingo. So we're going to go in first with the light marker, just to drop in some colour there, and blend that in with the Petal Pink that's already there. Just warms it up a little bit. And then the dark marker, we'll just add in just some streaks of colour, sort of dot in the middle. So you can see, really not being super careful with that, just getting it on there. Okay, almost gives it a red hue, a soft red. Okay, so that's what we've got, and then we're going to get all those die cut. So I'm going to go and do that off camera, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, we've die cut those, they're ready to go. What we just need to do is stamp a sentiment. So I think what we'll do is we will grab the matching ink for the darkest colour, which was Blueberry Bushel. That's what we'll use. And then we've got this lovely, what does that say? Enjoy your day. So we'll just pop that onto this strip of cardstock. I don't know, it's about 1/2 inch, I would say. So we'll just pop that down onto there, and we can just cut that down to size. So you can do this with a pair of scissors, or use the Pick a Banner's punch, either way. So I'm just going to snip that down just a little bit, and then we can cut a banner by just snipping into the middle there, and then in from the corners. So doing it like this means that you'll get it sort of even, she says, if she cuts it correctly. There we go. It's all going really well today. Oh well, you're getting warts and all today. So there we go. So you can manually cut those, or use a punch if you wish, or even there might be even some dies that would fit that, but we're just going with that today. Which now we need some dimensionals onto the back of these, ready to go, and I need another sheet of those as well. Golly, wow. Let's grab those, nice new packets. Get 3 sheets of the dimensionals in each pack, and you can use the edges as well. So we want a few on there just to support the body and stuff. I only need 1 each on those, a couple on this. If you don't need it, put it back. So they're all ready to go. And then we've just got our card base and our lovely die cut to put on. So let's have a look at how this is going to look. With our bits and pieces. Now, I had that at the top before, but do I still want it at the top? I don't know. I think it looks okay like that. But I don't really want to hide the fact that we've got this beautiful shape behind either. But I think that's going to work out just nice can still see that coming through, so that's cool. So we will go with that, but before we do, we're going to put a little bit of ink on the background just to lift it slightly. And I'm not even going to re-ink my blending brushes. I'm just going to use whatever's left on the brush from last time. And I've picked out my dark blue brush here. So whatever that is going on there. And then I'll pick my dark green brush. So on the original sample, I actually picked the other two, the light brushes. Sort of gives the impression of the sky and stuff behind. So it's only going to peek out from there, but it helps that give that die cut a little bit of a bounce, so you can see those edges a bit more clearly. That's the only purpose of that, really. And this is going to go on flat. That way, I think. So you can decide which way you want that to go. I think I'm going to go with that. And just try and get it even and straight as best you can anyway. Then we can arrange our little flowers on the bottom. If we want. So I'm just going to put that sort of higher up so that we can make sure that we can still see parts of that lovely shape. And these leaves will extend out. Okay. We'll pop our sentiment on. Across the top here. Again, it's going to come into the flowers and kind of become part of the design. And then our bird can come in and overlap those elements too, all bringing it all together like so. There we go. We could add some shimmer to those as well if we wanted to, because birds do have these wonderful ooh, can't pick that up, sort of shimmery sort of feathers to them. But I'm just gonna put a couple of dabs of wet glue onto this little extra piece of die cut that's it's in the set. I thought it might add just a little bit of something into the bottom there and just fill out. I've been storing that upside down to make it come to the bottom, and I don't come a little bit too far to the bottom. So if you have got too much glue, just wipe it onto, you know, a scrap or something. And that can tuck in there. And it just sort of extends it and makes it more full and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to pull in some pearls. These happen to be the blooming pearls. I don't know whether these are still current or not, but I'm going to use them up. These might even be Flirty Flamingo in colour actually, but I can't remember. So we can pop those on, which just gives us a little bit of sparkle and bling, and that's it, it's done. That's really, really pretty card, something a little different, looking ahead to the summer. Where's my original card? There it is. So this is the original, bit sort of more purples and greens in this one, and I'll use the barrel punch to look at the extra foliage on that one, and then we've gone with the more sort of pinks and blues on this one. Okay, so 2 different colourways using the same products. I hope that's been enjoyable. Don't forget to do hop over to the Inspire Create blog as well and see what everybody else has made with their new products and celebration items. I'm sure there'll be lots and lots of ideas because everyone's got very different crafting styles. Okay, thanks ever so much for joining me today. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.